This morning, a senior Russian legislator says her government is considering a response to new Western sanctions imposed over the Ukraine crisis. Turkey's Prime Minister Erdogan has been accused of using Russian President Vladimir Putin as a model for dictatorship. The two leaders spoke earlier this month. In a PBS interview, I asked Erdogan about Russia's recent activities in Ukraine. You have a good relationship with Russia. You respect Vladimir Putin, yes?
Yes, we respect and like each other.
So what do you tell him when he invades Crimea? What do you tell him when he puts all those troops on the border of Ukraine?
In our conversation about Crimea, I told him that I did not agree with his actions. He said that they were there because the people in Crimea wanted to see them there. And my reaction to that was that there could be other countries in the world who may look to somebody else to come in, but that cannot be justification for that action. We should let those people stand on their own feet. And if there's something that we can help them in that process with, then that's what we should do so that they can stand on their own feet. And with respect to the Ukraine, there will be elections end of next month. They have to get the necessary support for the elections to go forward as soon as possible. And if it's elections, elections have to be held. Because provocation may be made to prevent the elections from taking place. And that's something that we have to ensure doesn't happen. And I believe that it would be important to have a positive approach, and the people of Ukraine and Russia are friendly. They should be friendly, and I think that Russia should also recognize this process in Ukraine, and let us all hope that the end result of the election will be good for the Ukraine, and we all accept it.
Very interesting interview, Charlie. The Prime Minister of Turkey, I don't think he has ever given an interview to a Western journalist, right? Or it's very rare.
In a little bit. I mean, he has talked before, but since he became very controversial over there domestically, he hasn't talked much to the international press. And this is interesting in the context. He's saying these things about Russia because he sought to become a member of the European Union. That's not been successful. There's some fear that he may be focusing his attention on the East and Russia, and for him to criticize Russia like this is an interesting comment.
Did they give you any restrictions, or did they say you could ask whatever you want when you sat down with him?
They didn't give me any restrictions.
I was wondering, otherwise there would be no interview. But I was wondering if they even tried to do that.
No.
Just another example, Nora, of why he's on the Time 100 most influential list. What are you doing this evening, Mr. Ross?
I'm going to the Time 100 party. You'll be there.
Yes,
and you'll be there.
Yes, to toast your success.
We will be there.
To toast your success.